Hey guys, Veebat here with another V-Plays, and yesterday we talked a lot about the Spitfires, premiums, and how one of my suggestions was, hey, if you're gonna spend any money, why not try and get yourself into a vampire as soon as possible, because you can earn it for free, albeit it's going to take a lot of time. So I figured we'd showcase the aircraft, take it out, see how she plays, and then I'll show you my setup at the end of it. Hopefully I remember, usually I record these in a single sitting. So as you can see, fairly maneuverable, real nimble, very small. It's pilot's sitting really far up in the front, and this has like a mid-engine pusher. You can even see the diagram in the back left here is the same of that as a Jaguar, a J7W series. So it has that same kind of appearance, but if you have ever flown any of those J7s, you'll know that they actually have pretty good boost turns. Now that might seem like a totally foreign concept for you guys, but boost turns are going to be the ability to kind of like hammer on the boost and get around on a turn pretty quickly. Come on, cool off. There we go. Hey there, friendo. We are kind of set up with like a mixed build, more speed than anything else, so trying to pick this up as quick as possible. There is a heavy bearing down on me. What can we do here? 75, should be able to keep up and turn with him. Same 20s we're used to from the Spit 14. In fact, a lot of the British aircraft carry these. We do got somebody on our tail. Looks like just took out our engine. Oh, and our wing. Come on. Get that nose up. Come on, drop over. We don't have our engine to do that boost turn we just talked about, but let's get those 20s fired and picked up the zone. Sweet, let's dive and get some health. Possibly heal up that engine and wing, maybe? We actually have a polished skin on this, which is why we're able to accelerate so quickly without having to hit the boost at all. We destroyed... guys, don't destroy the repair facility. It doesn't get you any capture points, and it makes it so I gotta wait until this entire place resets. 3, 2, 1. It might have been the bots, or the enemy team that did that. That's a good denial strategy as well. Let's see if we can actually stop these guys from capturing their site. There's a Corsair over here, and... is he gonna try and turn with us? Yeah, we'll ignore him for now. We'll ignore him. 288. Yeah, might not be able to get this. Oh, we got a little bit of time. You can see we're well above our altitude envelope. We're actually still holding speed. The advantages of a jet at tier 8. Oh, we weren't able to get the zone. Getting that fire chance. 9,000 feet. Oh, nearly 10,000 feet. And she still flies pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can get these guys to continue to attack this site. Spitfire. See, what I'm talking about, man. Like, you know that's a human right there. That's what makes it so dangerous to specialize. We lit him on fire. Oh, this guy's low and he's in the zone. Is it my birthday? Oh, yes. Who's that? Spitfire? Okay, Spitty. It's a human player that he's attacking. Got him. Our ally's doing some good work down there. Hopefully we'll pick this up. Oh yeah, there we go. Both mining facilities. Pop, pop, pop. Come on. All my guns are in the nose, buddy. But they overheat. There we go. That's my own lack of discipline. I got it too. Okay, trading targets. Oh, he ain't happy about earlier, I guess. Doesn't matter. He can be as upset as he wants. Let's drop that nose, see if we can keep the speed up. Can we get away from him? He took our wing. Yep. Maybe. Oh, come on, engine. Come back. Give me that engine back. Engine. Engine. Oh, I thought I hit it. Wrong button. Oh, that's my own fault. I thought I hit 3. I hit 4. Ah! And we lost the mining facility again. Jeez. Alright. Still don't have our airfield. Looks like they're going after our site. Do they have a player and a bomber? No, they don't. Convince our bomber that that's a good idea. Man, we are just hurting today. How much you want to bet that heavy is going to go for our guys? Yeah, he is. And he's going low. He's going after our ground attackers, so let's intercept. Man, and we're keeping up too. We got his engine. We picked up the zone. It's all about denying them that capture point bonus.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Returning to base. Do you copy?
Squall line. He's gone for good. Let's get some of that altitude back. We know how important altitude is. Just tapping that boost. 300 in the climb. Level off a little bit, build up that boost. We're about to have our cooldown on our boost cooler. Okay, let's go after this light fighter in the back. Low energy. And he was already hurt. Over 500 miles an hour at tier 8. There we go. Light fighters are an easy grab, and it looks like that's a victory. So let's throw up the GG. Good game, guys. And I remembered I'm supposed to show you my setup, so let's go talk about the setup real quick. Like I said, we went for a little bit of a balanced build here. It's always been a bit of a struggle for me when you look at specializing some of these light fighters, because you think turn fighter for the most part, like get him to turn. But then when there's 2 airframe unlocks, you're like, well, what do I put in there? Because the only other options reduce either my airspeed or my maneuverability, and those are really important when you're a turny fighter. This doesn't earn this many credits typically, guys. Remember that we're running on that special event. What is that, like claim your reward or whatever? Retaliatory strike. We're getting like, is it a 1.5, or we're getting a 50% boost to the credit income. So take off 50% of this. Still a good payout, but here's my setup. You'll see it on the left over here. Oh, we killed 14 aircraft. Yeah, solid. Top scored, not the top performer though. So you unlock these 2 slots, and what do you do with it? Well, I found that if you're relying entirely on the maneuverability, then maybe advanced polished skin or polished skin isn't going to be our best bet. If you're more of a turn fighter, maybe reinforced airframe or reinforced skin, because reinforced airframe will decrease your maneuverability, but I believe it's only in the yaw. Oh no, it's in the roll. It's in the roll, which isn't too bad. You can deal with a little bit of loss of roll capability. It's not really going to hurt your turn as much, maybe in the scissor fight, but not for just a straight circle fight. However, with this aircraft, you notice we might have been maneuvering a bit, but we were also maintaining really high speeds. So we've got the turbine on here that's going to allow us to be able to get much better boost. We rolled for cooldown. Cooldown, I think, is a great roll for the bonus characteristics. It's going to allow you to be able to get that energy back into the boost pool. So even though we only had 5 seconds opposed to, I think it's typically 6, we were able to get those 5 seconds back very quickly. And you saw that at the end of the battle when we were heading into the airfield. Of course, we went with a gun sight. We rolled for critical chance and accuracy when firing against moving targets. It's whatever. I'm happy with whatever I get here. I'm sure somebody has a preference. But again, lightweight wing frame and lightweight power unit are always good bets. The only thing you're sacrificing is the potential for damage to the engine or potential to damage to the wings and lower hit points. Same thing here. If you go with the guns, you're actually increasing your risk to the pilot injury. But the way I see it, you should be avoiding getting hit as much as you possibly can and controlling those engagements. That way you can win them. And if you do take damage, it's in the act of killing the other guys. So as long as you can wait for the passive regen to get all those systems back up, you should be just fine. So this is what I've done with this aircraft. I'm currently training my P-1056 pilot in this aircraft. And yeah, that's it. And this thing has the exact same Hispano Mark Vs that we're used to from flying around in the Spitfire 14 or even flying around in the Tempest or the Typhoon. Although the Tempest there's an asterisk because it's a special Mark V for a little bit more damage, but the point still stands. It's a solid aircraft, and I seldom hear anybody ever complain about this. And if they do, it's because they just haven't figured out how to set it up yet. And look how adorable it is. You know, compared to the Spit, it's about the same size, but start comparing it to some of the other bigger jets, and it looks a bit different. What else do we got? We got another jet we can compare it to. I'm getting distracted again, guys. This is what happens. Well, P-80 is kind of small too, but well, it's a little fat, but man, I like my Vampire. It sits real low. It's very squat on the ground. It's a neat plane. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video and what you could possibly look forward to if you ever get the de Havilland DH-100 Vampire F1, or the Vamp as most people call it. And I hope to see you guys at the next video.